Okay, yard fanatics, welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central. You're chilling with the big yard dog himself, BYD. And guys, if you hadn't subscribed, click that subscription button, hit that notification bell. Every time BYD uploads a video, you will be notified by YouTube. All right, guys, this is going to be a quick video. I know it's late in the season. We're probably in, I think, November, somewhere around November, is between the 10th or the 13th. That lets you know I don't know when I shot this video. But guys, the primary reason for this video is for you to winterize your lawn. Okay, yard fanatics, look, one of the things you need to do is find a fertilizer that you're comfortable with. I spoke about this on previous videos about finding a fertilizer that's high in potassium and low in nitrogen. Some of the hitters that are out there right now would be purely organic, which is like a 10-0, don't quote me on it, 1006. You got the mill organite and the Sunnyland, which is a 640. And now I've used in the past, I've used a Let's Go, what is it, 5020, and I also have a Sunnyland 7020 right now. So depending on what you're doing, and remember guys, this is going to be for Bermuda lawns, and when you're in the store, you'll be walking down the aisle and you'll see plenty of fertilizers that says Winterizer formula, okay? And those are good, but here's the thing about Bermuda grass. You do not want to put down a high nitrogen count fertilizer during the fall on your Bermuda grass, because your Bermuda grass will be starting to head towards dormancy. All right, now depending on when you put it down and depending on where you live, that's going to kind of dictate the nitrogen count. In other words, I'm using this for an example only. If I stayed in Texas, I love Texas. If I stayed in Texas and here it is September and I'm still getting 80-degree weather, and I put down a 24-0-11 or 24-2-11, something like that, something with maybe a taste of iron in it, and I don't do anything else for the rest of the season, that's pretty much winterizing my lawn. And what's going to happen is once your grass starts to slow down in growth, that fertilizer starts to break down. When it receives that trigger, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, click on that card up there and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about for is the trigger, because my yard got triggered. That's how I got those leopard spots, tiger stripes in my yard. What is supposed to happen is that the excess energy from the fertilizer is supposed to be stored in the roots of your grass, and then what'll happen is during the spring it'll release that energy. All right, now if you're putting it down super too late, you know, it may not even break down because it may just get too cold. So we still got some pretty decent temperatures, and I think right now I'm looking at my watches. I'll show you guys. I'm looking at my watch and I got a cool 67 degrees at 3:08 p.m. So, and those I'm using this one on some of the yard, and I'm gonna use this one on the video that I'll show you. Okay, yard fanatic. So the sooner you can get that down and get it watered in, the better off you're going to be. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fertilize the majority of my yard. Keep in mind I got 17.5. Know your square footage before you put down your formulas. If you don't, the bag that you have, and I have commercial bags, so they don't literally list the spreader settings that I should have. I have a video that will teach you how to calibrate your spreader for that if you have it. If you don't have it, now if you do buy a product like purely organic, Sunnyland, mill organite, those generally have spreader settings on the back, so you know to put the product in the hopper and start pushing. All right, matter of fact, let me show you some of those spreader settings. Okay, yard fanatics, if I was going to use, this is the purely organic lawn food, it's just the empty bag, but if I was going to use this product and I'm using the Turf Builder Edge Guard, I would need to set it on 7.5, okay? And this is the Sunnyland All Natural slow release fertilizer. If I was going to use it, I would have the Scott's Deluxe Edge Guard. I would have to put it on number 6.5, okay? But I'm not using any of those. Okay, so the product that I'm using doesn't have spreader settings on it, so I'm going to go ahead and calibrate it. And like I said, I got a video for that, guys. I don't need to go through all that, but it's very important, guys, that you get that down now. All right, so if you apply it to your yard while it's looking like this, you put it on, you see those leopard spots? Okay, we're applying this right now. If you put it on your yard now, the hope is that you'll get an early green up and it'll look like this. Okay, yeah, so come next season, that's primarily why you go ahead, and that's what winterizing your lawn means. It means to get down a low nitrogen fertilizer, and I'm talking about Bermuda grass. It's the same thing you can do with fescue, cool season grasses, but your nitrogen count can be higher. All right, so you want to get this stored energy on the ground, watered into the roots, and generally they'll go ahead and store that stuff. Come spring, we should get an earlier green up. If we don't, we just have really strong roots, so we shouldn't have any grass issues. Remember, high potash fertilizer or potassium fertilizer, potash, potassium, same thing. What that does is make the roots stronger. It helps resist disease, cold, heat. So I'm putting it down right now to help resist this cold, so I won't have any winter root damage to my Bermuda lawn, and I should get a faster green up and a thicker lawn come next season. Okay, y'all, for next look, I got the Scott's Turf Builder DLX. All right, and I got my spreader settings on this particular formula at 8. Like I said, I may have to do a little eyeballing to do it, but and I have the edge guard is off. All right, see, it's off. And the reason I have this one off, guys, is because of this. There's nothing wrong with using the edge guard to prevent it from going on the concrete or into flower beds. But as you become more professional with it, I'm here to tell you edge guard does not mean anything to the professional. With that edge guard on, with this DLX, I only get 3 feet. When I turn it off, I get 5 feet. So I want maximum width. I want to throw as far as it can to cut down on the amount of time that it's going to take me to put it down on my lawn. Now, my professional version, my Let's Go, the Home Let's Go Pro version, which is a $300 spreader. Matter of fact, I'll leave links in the description for both of these items through my Amazon affiliate link if you're interested. Also, don't forget to check out this 50% off discount if it still applies, because like I said, come spring, it's not. But right now, you still can get the Scott's DLX for 50% off at Walmart. Click on that card up there if you're interested in that video. But with my professional spreader, I get a anywhere from 8 to 15 feet spread when I'm pushing it, all right? That's the advantage of owning a spreader like that. I don't have to be out in the field as long, and I'm not doing all that going back and forth. You know, you read the bag sometimes, it'll say go this direction, then cross section. I'm here to tell you, eventually you're gonna see that go away, and you're just gonna get one spreader setting to push it, because all that double working yourself, BYD ain't with that. All right, so let me go ahead and set this up, and I'll fast motion it so you can see me spreading it on my Bermuda lawn in the fall. Okay, yard fanatics, and that's pretty much it. And just get it put down. Make sure you get it watered in. You can do that via sprinkler hose, irrigation system, or Mother Nature. And that's pretty much it, guys. The only thing we have to do then is worry about our fall cutting heights, and I'll link a video for you to look at that also, so you'll know how to maintain your Bermuda lawn during the fall and winter. And I have nothing else to say. So guys, once again, if you hadn't subscribed, click that subscription button, ding that notification bell. Every time BYD uploads a video, you will be notified by YouTube. Once again, you are tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.